This is Derwent Water, one of the tourist hotspots in the Lake District, and in this week's video we're going to look at how you as a photographer can get the most out of your holiday. Let's be honest, when we come away on holiday we can't just shoot around sunrise and sunset. We're going to be at all these fabulous places that we want to see during the day, and often the sun's going to be very high in the sky and the light's going to be very, very harsh. Not ideal conditions for photography. So what can we do to get the most out of these opportunities? Of course, I'm not on holiday today. I'm lucky enough to live on the edge of the Lake District National Park, but I am being joined by a couple of people that you might recognise that have travelled all the way up from Bristol. Here we are. So did you recognise them? So if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you'll know I'm a big fan of Sam and Hannah Bose's channel. Hello guys, how are you?
Chris.
Hi.
Thanks ever so much for coming up. How was the journey up?
Oh, it was fine, yeah, absolutely no problems at all. We had a bit of a struggle once we arrived, as there's some kind of cycling event going on in Keswick.
Unfortunately there is. Yeah, but the best laid plans of mice and men. So Sam and Hannah are going to give me a hand with my video today that's all about getting the most out of your photography when you're here on holiday. And although it's not quite a holiday for you, you're only out for a couple of days, you kind of get the picture. So the challenge that I'm going to set Sam and Hannah today is to capture a series of photos that tell the story of their day. And that's my first tip for getting the most out of your photography when you're on holiday. When you're shooting in conditions like this, and actually it's actually quite nice conditions for photography now, it's about 1 o'clock. Half past 12?
No idea. Yes, no, 10
about
to
1 o'clock. And we've got a nice covering of cloud, which is giving us a nice soft light. We haven't got any of those harsh shadows. But you're very unlikely to get your best work during the middle of the day. So the best you can hope for is to take a series of images that tells a fantastic story of your day. And so we're going to go with, did we decide 8 photos from
8 photos
between the two of you?
Yeah.
And you can shoot whatever you want, but there is one stipulation.
Okay.
I want, because you're on holiday and it's supposed to be about you, I want one shot of Sam,
Oh no.
one shot of Hannah, and one shot of the two of you together.
Fantastic.
Okay?
Okay.
So we're now on the other side of Derwent Water at the foot of Catbells, one of the most popular mountains in the whole of the Lake District, and that's where you guys are going to head up today and capture your shots.
That sounds great. So, there is a reason you're not coming up the mountain with us, though, isn't there, Chris?
There is, unfortunately there is. It hasn't been a very good week for me, and I'm carrying an injury, and it's not sensible for me to go with the guys. That had been the plan.
Yep.
And I was really looking forward to it, and I'm very disappointed not to be there.
Yeah, no, it's such a shame that you're not able to come up with us.
So I'm going to hang around here and do some shots.
And then we're going to meet up a bit further along?
Yes, so I'm going to catch the boat further along, and I'm going to meet you guys when you come down. Sam and Hannah have now headed up to Catbells. It's an absolutely wonderful walk, and I'm feeling a bit sad and a bit lonely, but it doesn't matter because we've got some lovely conditions for a little bit of photography. So I'm just going to hang around here at Hawes End, see what I can see if I can find a few compositions, and then I'm going to catch the launch further up the shore to Brandle Howe, where I'm going to meet them a bit later. So there are 2 things that I don't really use in my photography usually. 1, foreground interest, and 2, leading lines. And in this shot that's exactly what we've got. So I'm going for this shot towards Blencathra, and I've got this line of stones and this driftwood that's pointing up towards Blencathra in the distance. Now I'm doing long exposures, 30 seconds at ISO 400 because I've left my remote shutter release at home as usual. But that seems to be producing an okay sort of shot. Looks all right on the back of the camera, not quite sure how it's going to come out, so let me know what you think of this shot.
If you believe in love, how will I feel it?
If you are here on holiday and you're hiking around, you probably don't want to carry all your kit, and the best thing you can do is just bring a single lens. Now if it were me, I would bring my standard lens, and that's a Canon EF 24-70mm f4L. And this is a great lens, very versatile. So at 24mm it's perfect for landscapes. At 70mm it's great for portraits, and it even has a macro capability to give your shots just a little bit of a variation.
Higher and higher, I'm gonna raise the flag. Fire oh fire, send out a flare to find. Give me a reason, I'm gonna send a sign, calling you over, calling you to my life.
I'm now at Brantlehowe, where I'm going to meet Sam and Hannah, and it's just started to rain, so that's a top tip for you. If you're coming to the Lake District on holiday, no matter what time of year, remember to bring your raincoat. Of course, I've forgotten to bring mine, I've left it at home. Speaking of macro photography, as we were earlier, I thought I'd give it a little go while I'm sheltering from the rain. So I am taking this shot here of these fern fronds, and this shot is inspired by a video I saw this week by Simon Booth. And Simon is an absolutely fantastic photographer and a really nice guy, and if you haven't seen his channel, you should check it out. That was Sam on the phone. They haven't even got to stop at Catbells yet, and we are due to catch the boat in 5 minutes. But it does sound like they're having a great time, and that's all that matters. We have just had a pretty serious downpour. There's still no sign of Sam and Hannah. I don't think they're cutting it too fine just yet. But before it started to rain, I did just manage to get this shot. Sit rep. The boat is due in 15 minutes. There is no sign of Sam or Hannah, and there is no mobile signal anymore. So I think there must have been some sort of electrical storm to knock the network out. So this is a bit of a cliffhanger here. Will they make it?
Absolutely drenched.
I bet you did.
You got soaked.
But you're here at last.
We're back.
Oh, we've been worried. We've been worried.
Yes, I was worried.
Good, but there is only one of you.
There's another one coming.
Here she comes!
Oh no, it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, the light wasn't in our favour.
No, I think we got a couple of shots. So yeah, I think we got a couple of images which will hopefully turn out okay. Bit rushed, but.
If you believe in love, give me a feeling. If you believe in me, hold me and let me in. If you are ready, I'm gonna reach you. I've got a feeling you're gonna reach me too.
So we've made it back, all of us. It was a bit touch and go for a moment.
Just about. Yeah, cutting it fine.
I don't know if I can't remember if I've asked you this. Did you get the 8 shots you were after?
I'm afraid I'm not sure we quite managed 8.
Okay, well that doesn't really matter because it's not about that. It's about having fun. So Hannah, have you enjoyed yourself today?
I have.
Good. Good. Well, I thank you ever so much for coming up.
Chris, thank you so much for having us up here as well and giving us the route to follow as well. It's, we really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. It's lovely, and I think this is one of the things I love the most about YouTube is being able to meet guys like you.
Absolutely fantastic.
So we're now going to the pub.
Yes.
So I will see you next week, and if you want to see the shots that Sam and Hannah took today, you're going to need to head over to their channel. Now, we were just about to go, and Sam reminded us that he's done this. He did it at the photography show, but Hannah doesn't. It's the 10 questions. So, Hannah, are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
As you'll ever be. Okay, so these have been altered slightly for Hannah. Are you ready? Here we go. A landscape or wildlife?
Wildlife.
Colour or black and white?
Colour.
Spring or autumn?
Spring.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise.
Light or composition?
Composition.
Canon or Nikon,
Canon.
wide angle or telephoto,
Telephoto.
ND grad or HDR,
ND grad. If
okay,
anything. Yeah.
educate or inspire,
Educate.
and planned or spontaneous.
Both.
Definitely not spontaneous.
Planned.